Today is August 24th, 2021. This is Let's Chew the Gum podcast, where we talk about everything from A to Z while we chew the gum. And again, chewing the gum is just about having your rhythm and your comfortability and relaxing.
Something for your mind. Something for your mind. Something for your mind.
무엇인가 정신을 집어넣으세요. 어떤 것 필요합니까?
Something for your
정신을 집어넣으세요.
mind.
정신을 집어넣으세요.
Something for your
I'm actually sitting here right now, quarantined from one of my jobs, and I'm not able to teach my students. That's bothering me a bit, has been bothering me, and it's a bit, is it ironic, coincidental, circumstantial, that did I say that right? That I'm here quarantined, and the last 4 episodes of the show have been about COVID-19 and going back to school with COVID. I thought this would be a great time to do a recap of the season so far. The first 4 episodes had great information, conversations with teachers, parents, community leaders, counselors, state representatives, CTA vice president. They all came on the 4 various episodes and spoke of different, from different points of view on a similar topic, and it was very useful, very informational. So again, I thought I would take this opportunity to pause and reflect on those first 4 episodes and invite you, the audience, and extended audience to go and check out those episodes, first 4 episodes of season 3. There's, like I said, a lot of useful information. I'm fine, by the way. I hope I'm fine. I feel fine, but then I have symptoms. Am I not fine? It's a crazy mix, because I feel symptoms, and like many of you, is it a cold? Is it allergies? Is it something that some things feel weird sometimes? It's so up in the air, but we have to take the precautions that we need to. So I want to thank my guests on those shows, and I'll call them off in, well, there's a particular order to be in the order that they appeared. Season 3, episode 1. My guests were Maria Gasper Laud of Los Angeles Unified School District, and Dennis Kennedy, a teacher in Hesperia, California. Season 3, episode 2, I had Laura Ward Clark, and Laura has been great as a supporter of not only this show of Let's Chew the Gum, but also of the project I did last year, Instagrad 2020, and having her. So I want to recognize her for that, as well as all the participants that she has brought forward with her, including co-guest of that episode, Deja Worsham and Justin Wardrolls, parents that have children within Cincinnati schools. And by the way, remember, check out Laura's podcast when you can. And the next week we had CTA Vice President David Goldberg, who also shed some light on the particulars about returning to school with COVID. And then finally, season 3, episode 4, my guests were Juvenile Hall Counselor Franklin Edmond and crisis manager counselor Andrea Barraza. So there was a lot to share. So in this episode, this is about as far as I want to go into it. I could continue on. I just hope that everyone is okay. I really want you to focus in, and if you've heard the episodes already, I appreciate that so much, that you listened in, and hope that you were able to find the information useful, pass it on to others, or start conversations within your own households, communities, workplaces, etc., because communication is key. But again, I want to give those a chance who have not been able to catch up on the episodes per se, or those that are first-time listeners. So let me first say, again, not first, but let me say thank you to any first-time listeners. And as always, I'm grateful to all the listeners that participate from around the world, whether it's through emails or just listening in or leaving comments and critiques. I love that. So let me extend that to anyone listening. Send questions and comments to letschewthegum@gmail.com. Always love to hear from you. If you have show topics, or if you would like to be a guest on the show, or just have questions or comments for myself or my guest. And if it's for my guest, I'll be sure to pass them on. So be sure to check out those 4 episodes on multiple platforms, including Spotify and Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Breaker, Podbean. There's so many to list and name. So I'll just say, if nothing else, Google Let's Chew the Gum podcast, Spotify. I don't know if I mentioned Spotify, YouTube, wherever you can find podcast. And if you look in a particular place and it's not there, let me know, and I'll be sure to do my best to get it there. Okay? Enjoy those episodes. Remember, we always have
Something for your mind.